running in the All-American Futurity and
Hi everybody, and welcome to the Triple Crown Report, brought to you by Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency. I'm Tim Keithley, along with Hall of Fame broadcaster Tom Dawson. We have a new superstar in quarter horse racing.
Boy, don't we? We may have two. We may have uncovered two. We knew one of them was a really good horse, but he's taken another step.
We'll tell you all about it in just a moment. Triple Crown Report is brought to you by Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency, Granada Farms, American Quarter Horse Association, New Mexico Horse Breeders Association, Kavanaugh Quarter Horses, Kiss My Hawks, Speed Horse Magazine, Rolling Still Vodka, and Ponderosa Whiskey. We'll take you through the first leg of the Triple Crown when the Triple Crown Report returns.
The American Quarter Horse. They represent a new year, new opportunities, and exciting expectations to be winners. For over 30 years, Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency has insured American quarter horses that include champions and their bloodlines. Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency knows that your horse represents a large investment. Ensuring that investment will be the least overall expense an owner has in protecting that investment, whether it's a new foal, a new purchase, or a special runner. Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency offers prospective full coverage to protect your investment from the very beginning, while in utero and when your foals are born. Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency can insure them at 24 hours of age. Their family has made supporting the American quarter horse a priority. Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency is proud to be a Triple Crown Report sponsor. Visit their website at jonesbloodstockinsurance.com for more information.
Back to the Triple Crown Report, and Tom, we're going to take a look at the $1 Million Ruidoso Futurity. Here's the lineup, and you notice the scratches. A lot of things happened pre-race that had an impact.
A Legionnaire, the 3 was scratched early, but at the gate, defavored Tasha kind of started a chain reaction that got Famous and Relentless, the 2 horse upset. He climbed the stall and was saying hello to the 1 horse, so they wound up vet scratch the 2 and 4, so we had a field of 7.
Always disappointing when you have a horse ready to go in a Triple Crown and they scratch at the gate. But the favorite in the race was Political Twist. Here's Robert Fox with the call of the $1 Million Ruidoso Futurity.
And set for the 10th. And they're running in the Ruidoso Futurity. Russ Gus outbroke Political Twist, but Political Twist is now taken over again. Russ Gus battles back at the rail. A Political Valor. Then we have AJ Remember Me. Political Twist now drawing away. There's no doubt who's the best 2-year-old. Political Twist draws away and wins easy in the Ruidoso Futurity to stay undefeated. Winner of the Grade 1 $1 million Ruidoso Futurity, the first leg in Quarter Horse Racing's Triple Crown Series, number 9, Political Twist.
Around a long time. How excited are you to be in the winner's circle with this force of nature?
Well, this is a very, very good deal for me. Old as I am, I still enjoy it. I'm hooked. My wife and I have had lots of horses in the past. We've won lots of good races, good derbies, futurities. This is one that's good because it's a good horse, he's sound, and we feel very fortunate to keep going. Javier and the trainer are with this horse every day. They know what's going on. I'm just riding along with whatever they say is good. We'll do it.
You got the trophy, though. You got to be excited about that.
Well, the trophy is the main. Goes along good, but to have fun at the races is fantastic. Ruidoso has made a hell of a good recovery up here with what they're doing. The crews that you've had working here at the track have been fantastic. They kept up the situation as it came along, and the trophies are nice, but it's nice for the industry to have a good horse like that. And we don't want to ruin him. We want the trainer and the horse to tell us what we're doing, what we're going to do.
The next All-American.
Next All-American.
Co-owner Ray Willis with Javier Rodriguez. He's been around a long time. You've known him practically your entire life.
Yes.
And he was so excited.
Former head of the Racing Commission here in New Mexico. Now he's partners on some of the Feliz Montaña horses. And yes, he was legitimately excited. Never too old to have fun.
It's never too old to have fun at the races. That's why we've been in it for so long, right, Tom? Hey, let's take a look at the break, and it looked like Political Twist had it all his way, but Russ Gus was right there.
If you remember in the trials, Political Twist had a little stumble out of the gate and went on and won easy. This time he broke good. Russ Gus was right there with him, but this horse shifts gears. It's like Luis Martinez says, okay, clutch in, let's go, fourth gear, here we are. And we win handily once again. The only photos that Political Twist knows are the ones taken in the win circle. He's never had a photo finish in a race.
Now the connections, Tom, have decided already to skip the rainbow. So no Triple Crown winner, but that might be pretty smart idea to have the horse rested for the All-American trials.
If I'm not mistaken, they did it with the very first good horse they ever had, Hearts Wide Open. Won the Ruidoso, skipped the rainbow, and then went for the All-American. That, and of course, thoroughbred racing, we saw that with Sovereignty this year. I think owners and trainers are pointing for specific races, and if there's a big pot in the middle, they're willing to pass.
No doubt about it. We will see Political Twist again late season and those All-American trials.
But we might see Russ Gus in the rainbow,
You bet. Some of those, and especially those horses that scratched, will certainly be back for the rainbow. When we come back, we'll talk about the Ruidoso Derby, the 3-year-olds, when the Triple Crown Report returns.
For more than 56 years, Speed Horse Magazine has been the trusted source for quarter horse racing news. Our monthly coverage gives insight to current events and racing of quarter horses, paints, and Appaloosas. The annual Speed Horse Stallion Register is an exclusive reference for pedigrees and industry-leading statistics available prior to breeding season. Our print and digital formats will keep you informed and connected. Speed Horse Magazine. We deliver the information that drives the industry.
New Mexico offers year-round racing for both quarter horses and thoroughbreds. $60 million are paid out to New Mexico breds annually, highlighted by Albuquerque's $1.2 million futurity.
KJ Bad Moon Rising Layer Cake, here's the wire very close.
Your chance to own the next New Mexico bred millionaire awaits. Buy at the New Mexico Bred Sale and the Ruidoso Select Sale. The smart money says New Mexico is the place to race.
Back to the Triple Crown Report, we turn our attention to the 3-year-olds in the $850,000 Ruidoso Derby. All weekend, La Feliz Montaña Ranch shined.
Right on top, this horse, a proven commodity. FDD Dreams won the Texas Classic, prominent here all last year, and like the Futurity, 3 scratches, all pre-race, so there was only a field of 7 here as well.
Let's take a look at the Ruidoso Derby with Robert Fox, our track announcer. Here's the call.
They are set for the 10. They're running in the Ruidoso Derby, and Cartel Perry dwelt. FDD Dreams got away beautifully, but now teammate Little Vaquero's coming on and trying to catch up. FDD Dreams finds another gear. Then we have Dow. It's FDD Dreams. FDD Dreams wins the Ruidoso Derby. Winner of the Grade 1 $850,000 Ruidoso Derby. Number 2, FDD Dreams.
Got to be excited about FDD Dreams, and it was over pretty quick.
Very, very excited. Yes, it's like I said, it's a blessing just to be here, to qualify.
And this horse, are we looking forward to the Rainbow?
If everything comes out right, and he's doing fine, yeah, we are.
Just a very strong performance today.
Yes, he's a racehorse, very, very sound and good horse. So.
Well, Tom Javier gets excited in the winner's circle, and that whole team was ecstatic about the way their horses ran all weekend.
You know what? No matter how big the favorite is or what their horses have done prior to the race, when Javi wins one, it's like he didn't expect to do that. This is all brand new.
He said he didn't sleep a wink all weekend long, or worried about his horses.
Nervous Nelly, I'm telling you.
Let's show you the race again. And Tom, it was really over from the beginning.
Yeah, the 2-horse FTD Dreams did everything right, like he usually does. Now you see the 10-horse Cartel Perry. He kind of gets himself wedged in the gate. He's a big horse. Sometimes he doesn't break sharp. No chance in a race like this when you've got FDD Dreams smoking out there on the lead like that. But there's Javier's second horse. Little Vaquero de 4 runs a very good race to be second. So La Feliz Montaña won too.
Horse has a lot of heart. And we'll see a lot of these back midsummer in the Rainbow Derby. But the La Feliz Montaña Ranch just had a fantastic weekend. When we come back, we'll show you the Juvenile and Invitational when Triple Crown Report returns.
One Famous Eagle is a top 10 all-time sire in earnings and stakes winners. His latest champion is aged mare Famous Shining Star. He is the only stallion since 2012 to sire 3 All-American Futurity winners and 2 world champions. One Famous Eagle is number 3 all-time with $42,000 in average earnings per starter and has sired the earners of over $38 million. Put history on your side at Granada Farms.
Kavanaugh Quarter Horses is proud to own AQHA champion Uncle D. Last year's second leading freshman sire has qualifiers in several 2025 states. The $50,000 smart money incentive for Uncle D foals who are Grade 1 Futurity or Derby winners has been extended through 2026. $25,000 goes to Grade 2 and Grade 3 Futurity and Derby winners. Plus, he remains a Ruby Buckle Stallion. Difference maker Uncle D, standing at Lazy E Ranch.
Kiss My Hawks is a 2-time AQHA racing champion and multiple G1 winner of more than $1.1 million. The 2012 Sorrel Stallion is by tempting dash out of the Trace Sace mare Romancing Mary. Kiss My Hawks progeny have earnings over $13.8 million from just 9 crops to race. He is the only sire in 2024 with 2 earners of $600,000+. Kiss My Hawks, proudly standing at the Lazy E Ranch.
Back to the Triple Crown Report. A couple of other really nice races. A dead heat on Sunday in the Ruidoso Juvenile.
Seems like Cowboy Channel is carrying around a load of dead heats. We finished our Heritage Place show with a dead heat and $1 million race. Now we got another one right here in the Ruidoso Juvenile. Let's take a look here. Number 5, It's a Valentine, really broke sharp. I thought he was going to go right on and get the job done. The 9-horse Stellar right there. And on the inside, you got the 1-horse Entice Me on a Monday. But, oh, here comes Cowboy 1. And, oh, at the wire. Kind of the same thing with every dead heat. We're all down there watching. Every time the replay went by, we had a different opinion. Wound up being exactly the same.
Amazing, a hundredths of a second, faster than the snap of a finger to determine the Ruidoso Juvenile. I spoke after the race with the 2 jockeys involved, Brian Candenosa, Sergio Becerra.
Winner in a dead heat of the $100,000 guaranteed Ruidoso Juvenile, number 5, It's a Good Valentine. And now in the winner's circle, second half of the dead heat in the $100,000 guaranteed Ruidoso Juvenile, Cowboy 1.
So guys, did you have any idea it would be a dead heat?
No, sir. Never crossed our minds.
He was coming though, right, Bri?
Hey, I think, that race, it was just a head bob, but his horse was closing pretty hard, so keep an eye on that horse.
Yeah, we were heads up pretty much together.
Yeah.
Got closer to the wire, and they just got closer and closer.
Well, congratulations, I guess. 2 trophies, right?
2 trophies.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tom, it's amazing how these guys can time their trip just perfect, and that's exactly what happened with Sergio.
A lot of times they kind of know, even if it's like that, they know that that they got the nod. This one was really too close to call.
And then back to Saturday for the running of the Ruidoso Invitational for 3-year-olds. Let's take a look at that, Tom.
It's a coming out party for a horse we've liked for a long time. Watch the 9. This is Holy Pete. We've thought he was going to be a good horse as a 2-year-old. It's taken a while. I think he's going to be a really good 3-year-old. The 2-horse, Just Sunny D, escapes all the bumping in the middle that took care of those horses. Holy Pete's got the lead, Just Sunny D and Haughty Vaquero right there. Holy Pete. Finally, we saw him break his maiden. I saw him break his maiden at Remington in April a year ago. Thought he could be any kind of horse. Didn't pan out. Maybe this is where the road really begins.
But there is a story behind that, as the horse was gelded before his 3-year-old season,
yes,
says trainer John Steinbach.
The winner of the $100,000 guaranteed Ruidoso Invitational, number 9, Holy Pete.
John, the difference here may have been a big equipment change.
Yes, sir. Pete's always been a good horse. He always hasn't been the luckiest horse, but toward the end of the fall last year, he was running good, but he wasn't running to win. He was running because he was fast. And so Zane gave in, decided to let me yield him, and he made a good horse out of it.
Really has a lot of bottom there, which gives you a lot of promise for later this summer.
Yeah, I think 1/4 mile suits you just fine.
Sometimes that could make all the difference, right, Tom?
They don't call it the ultimate equipment change for nothing.
Yep, absolutely. We'll see more of Holy Pete as the summer continues.
Yep.
Triple Crown Report is brought to you by Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency, Granada Farms, the American Quarter Horse Association, New Mexico Horse Breeders Association, Kavanaugh Quarter Horses, Kiss My Hawks, Speed Horse Magazine, Rolling Still Vodka, and Ponderosa Whiskey. So the first of the Triple Crown weekends complete. We look forward to the rainbow.
Well, this did not disappoint. Everyone's so glad to have this racing back in action here at Ruidoso. Get a big race under our belt. On we go to the rainbow. One of the fascinating things that you can have if you don't have a Triple Crown is you have a winner of the Ruidoso and the rainbow come back for a rubber match in the All-American. That we can look forward to.
Appreciate that. Thanks, Tom, and thank you for watching the Triple Crown Report. We'll see you next week.